Hi, Carmela. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. I'm not sure if you ever got a how-to video or if you remember how to put the makeup on. So I'm going to recap. And when you get your makeup, if you've already got it or not, just turn on this video and try to follow along, and I'll try to teach you as best as possible. So these are my colors, but I'm going to use your color names. And you have the detail brush. I love this brush. We have the tiny little end for your eyes. This end is really great if you just want to swirl or if you want to brush your contour. It even does nose contour. Okay, so let's get into it. You have Frenchie as well as Plum. They're both so beautiful. I love Frenchie in the winter. For whatever reason, it kind of looks a little funny in the summer. So your colors are going to change on the season as well because your skin tone changes. So just keep that in mind. But something else that's really awesome with Frenchie is it works for covering up dark circles. So if you have dark under eyes, what you're going to want to do, and I think I'm just going to use, normally I would use this brush, but I don't want to get it all dirty and have to clean it right now. So I'm just going to use my blend brush. If you have dark under eyes, you're actually just going to cover them until it's all pink and not brown. Okay, so it's going to look goofy. You're going to look like you have a very large pink area. And it doesn't have to be overly pink, just so that there's no dark areas left. Okay, so for mine, I don't need a whole lot. If you have darker circles, you'll want to add quite a bit more. Okay, so Frenchie will go on only on the dark areas before anything, if you need it. Now, the regular part of the makeup, I like to use this flat side, and I like to just sweep through Astoria, so the dark one, just the edge of my brush, and I'm not getting a ton. So you can see it's just one side. I start at the top of my ear, and you can even just make little lines. Now I'm using a light contour, so it's hard to see. But top of your ear towards the bottom of your nose. From there, you just want to brush until it's as natural as you choose. You can leave it a little bit more dramatic, and that looks beautiful as well. It's just a personal preference. Okay, so I'm going to leave it like that, and I'll go and blend it later when I have the rest of my makeup on. Then I like to put my whole brush through and just do a rainbow on my forehead. So you can either do a rainbow ear to ear, or you can do part of your hair to your ear, part of your hair to your ear. Either way, once you've done that, just pull it back into your hairline so that if you have your hair up like I do, you don't see a mask. And you just want to blend that in. Blend that line. And you can see it's darker, but there's not like a sharp line. Next, you just want to dab, like hardly any. You want to go down from your ear, and this is where you can chisel out that jaw. So you can go right on top if you have any sort of jowls or just a sharper jawline that you want to get rid of. So you'll be able to see already. Look at the difference. That looks like I have more of a chin, and this one makes me look like more of a square, just because we've kind of told the eye where to look. I have a dog hair in my eye. Can't get it. Okay, make sure that you blend that down your neck, because you will forget, and then you're going to go out of the house and you're going to have what appears to be a beard. So blend that before you keep going. I'm just going to catch up with this side. So just the line. It doesn't have to be perfect because you are going to go on and put stuff on above and below it. Okay, blend it out. All right, that's all with contour right now. So now we're going to go with our lip and cheek. So you have Frenchie. It's so natural and so pretty. I think I'm going to use Plum though, just to show you that. So with Plum, you don't need nearly as much as Frenchie. I put it right above my contour. So I just pull it down right above my contour. And that's kind of where I leave it. You can bring it further, like closer in if you choose to. Again, complete personal preference, and it depends what your face shape looks like. Okay, just blend those lines just slightly. You don't need to do a whole lot. We'll do the major part. Ooh, see, it's easy to get a lot. Okay. Blend, wipe it off, if that happens, and then just keep brushing. Okay. Thanks, Bob. My dog wants out. Okay, the next thing, we're going to go with our main highlight. So yours is Mango. It's going to be the darker of the two beige, I guess, beigey orangey colors. So I'm going to brush through, mine is Candlelit, but you're going to use Mango, and we're going to go underneath our contour, underneath our lip. Okay, you can swirl to get into large pores. If you have large pores, you can brush back and forth. Make sure to go a few times and really sink that into your skin. If you've gone too low with the contour, this is where you can go and cut that contour line. Okay, so under the lip, over the lip, under the contour. You can put on as much or as little as you want. You don't need much though. Next place I like to go is just down my nose, and then I bring a little bit into the triangle of my forehead that I haven't touched yet. And I drag the rest down my nose. Make sure to go back and forth, fill those pores, and then a little bit on each eye. This is going to prep your eye for eyeshadow as well. My house is very loud today. Shouldn't have done this on a Saturday. Okay, so we basically got everywhere that we don't have regular makeup. You can blend those lines together. The only place we've left out is under the eye, and that's because we're going to use this tiny side that we haven't used yet, and we're going to go into our brightening highlight, and we're just going to put a line under our eye. Okay, so from there, be really gentle and just pull it in a triangle. So down your nose, under your eye, you can even go up in that little area, and then fan it over top of your lip and cheek, and then I just go and blend the two. Now I'm going to show you one little trick if you have any sort of dark lines or under eye bags. And that is, I like to use a small brush like the multitasker, and I go into my brightening highlight just a little bit more, and I put a heavy line in my dark creases. So if yours, like my mom's, hers go all the way around. So I go all the way around hers. You can already see that it's kind of gone. And then I just very lightly press it in until you don't see the makeup, but you also don't see the line. Okay, so what we're doing is we're putting a light color in there to pull it out. So yeah, it's still there, but it makes it look like it's not there. So it looks quite a bit different each side. I have quite a deep line. So that's what you can do for an extra little under eye like lifting.